Hey YouTube, how's it going? It's me, R Squad 911, back again with another Ghostbusters Hasbro Haslab DIY video. Today, I'm going to talk about adding lenses to your factory inner cyclotron control panel. When you take the cover off, and you have the two switches here, and it's pretty cool when you add the LED lights into them and they start flashing. It just really adds that extra bit of realism to your pack. But of course, the Hasbro and Haslab one, I'm not sure if the Hasbro is going to come with this. It's kind of dark. Let me turn on some lights here. Okay. Uh, if it'll even have this or have a spot to accommodate it. But if it does, then this will apply to the Hasbro one too. It's just not released yet, so we don't really know. But you can either buy the 3D printed panel like this. It's not going to have the lenses. These lenses are 3D printed. Or you can just modify the one that you have. But some people like to keep stuff, not to hack up their stuff, and just buy a replacement. And you can buy this replacement panel and the LED lenses here on my Etsy store. I'll put a link in the description below. Or you can either buy just the panel, and if you want to buy the actual clip light lenses, you can, or you can buy it with my lenses. If you're going to modify your own, which I'm going to show you how to do, you can just buy, where are my pieces here? Over here on the table here, you can buy my 3D printed lenses that will just fit right in. So this is where the switches usually go, but I can show you that they just plug right in there. They're snug. You might want to just put a dab of hot glue in it if you want. And they fit 5mm LEDs, no problem, like so. And I'll demo that afterwards. But yeah, so how are we going to modify the factory panel if you don't want to buy one of these? It's very simple. You just need to go get some drill bits and a drill, which actually I forgot to go grab. I have the drill bits but no drill, so I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that, guys. Here's my drill. So what we're going to do is we're going to flip this thing around. We're going to look there, and it's nice that they already have these kind of like guides in there, and that's like from when they do the molding process. There's just something that pokes through there, but that's perfect. We're going to grab, it looks like a 3mm, so I'm going to grab a 3mm drill bit here. 3mm. I'm going to take what I need, 3mm, and then I'm going to get a 6mm and a 6.5. I did design these to have a 6.5mm stem, I guess, but we'll go small and then slightly bigger. All right, so let's see. We're going to go with the 3mm here. Actually, let me check. Yep, that perfectly fits into there, as you can see. And then we'll just drill one and see where we end up. See where we land, end. That's how I kind of was thinking in my mind. So we're going to try to go as straight as possible. We're going to drill through one. And look at that. That is dead center. Okay. So before we go and drill more, actually I'll drill the one beside it. That's nice. And then we'll go, let's see. We'll go with the 6mm. We could go slightly bigger and bigger and bigger, but let's see how we do with this one. I'm gonna go slow, and boom, kind of cut through it like that. I guess that these are just 6.5mm, which kind of shows it here. But that's it drilled out there. Let's see if we can... Ooh. We're going to go with the 6.5, but first let's test this. Nope, it's not big enough. So maybe it will be the 6.5. You can probably start at the 6.5 right away. And when you're drilling this, watch for your hands, guys. That's not lose any digits. Okay, so we did that. That pretty much almost got this all off. What I would probably do is grab an X-Acto knife or some clippers here. Clippers or an X-Acto knife would probably be fine. You just want to cut off the extra bits there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to drill at the other one so they'll be easier. Actually, going with the 6.5 cleaned it up right away. You can see that. So maybe just go straight with the 6.5. I'm kind of just doing this as we go along here. But you can see those are drilled out there. That actually looks really good, and it looks just like this. Here, we'll take these two out. This is the 3D printed one, and this is the factory Haslab Hasbro one. All right, we'll stick these back on to the 3D printed one. And we will grab these orange lenses and we'll stick them where we drilled out those ones. And those fit in quite nicely. They are snug, but again, I would still drop a little bit of hot glue there anyways. And even though the LEDs kind of plug right into it, I would also just put a dab of hot glue. You don't want it to come loose and then you got to open up your pack and then start sticking everything back in. It is quite snug with these when they go in. You'll have no issues with it coming loose. Like I'm tugging on it pretty hard there and then it popped off. But yeah, I mean, just for a little bit of peace of mind, I would still just put a dab of hot glue there and there. And while the LED's in there, I just put a dab of hot glue for both. You don't have to go crazy on it, and then it should be good. All right, so let's continue to drill them all out. And then, yeah, we'll put all the lenses in, and then we'll put some LEDs on it and light it up and see how it looks. All right, so let's do this. Well, it looks like these ones just missed. I don't know, maybe they're just slightly bigger from the injection molding process, but that's no problem. So hold on, let me move that so it doesn't focus on that. We'll just use some clippers. You can just actually pull it off. If you also want to, you can use an X-Acto knife like this. Just get it really flush against it, and you just kind of saw downwards like that. You kind of gotta go around, and that will make it a nice clean cut as well. It's whatever you're comfortable with or whatever tools you have handy, but I don't mind using the clippers. Just make sure when you clip it, you're not clipping inwards. You are keeping the blade flush with the surface, like that. All right. The blade might be easier just to get it more flush. Again, you want to angle the blade kind of flat and out and not inwards, because you don't want to start shaving off sides of it. Okay, so that's pretty good like that. So what I like to do is I like to put a reds down here, oranges in the middle, greens on the top here. Looks good so far, right? And then here, either I can put white lenses, which my kit will include white lenses like that. Gives it some nice contrast look. Or you can just do green and red. Like that. Now these ones feel a little bit loose here. I guess those are the ones that I have to shave. So definitely have to put some hot glue there on those ones. But yeah, let me clean that up a little bit by blowing on it. And we will throw some LEDs on there and see how it looks. Let me just go grab my little power pack here. I have my LEDs right here. I need to plug it in. So you can also buy my LED kit or for my Cyclotron lights. Again, I'll put the link in the description. It also comes with this pigtail here, so you just need to tap this into some sort of 5-volt switched power so that these LEDs will work. I wrapped these ones in green, so I know those are green. So I'll plug those ones in. These ones are red that aren't labeled. They're 5 millimeters. There's a bit of dark plastic shaving there. I do not want that to go inside the lens. So again, make sure you clean this up nicely. And then my orange flashing LEDs, they are 3 millimeters. So you're definitely going to have to hot glue those. But yeah, let's move all this dirt out of the way. Put that like that. Get my power pack here. We'll connect, this is on 5 volts, so we'll connect the ground and the power. And there you go. That actually looks pretty awesome. We'll turn off some lights here. And you can see how they light up. And that one's a little bit loose there, so definitely have to hot glue those in. Or who knows, you can put them here and put the switches there. I mean, it's up to you really. And yeah. And that is a quick and easy DIY video on how to drill out your cyclotron control panel there. If you want to use your stock one and buy the clip lights, or you can buy my 3D printed light lenses here. Or if you just don't want to do this at all, you can just buy my 3D printed panel with the lenses, or my 3D panel with the lenses and an LED kit like this. It's going to come like that. It's going to come with that pigtail where you can like splice it somewhere and you can disconnect it when you need to service it and whatnot. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Please like and subscribe, comment below. Let me know if you've done this mod already. I never did. I always I purchased one of these from Taco Bell way back like 2 years ago. But now that I have my own 3D printer, I can 3D print these. And I designed these light lenses to fit in, and I think it looks pretty good. You can, again, do this. Actually, no, this one is my 3D printed one. But I also like to put like the white ones there instead. It will still flash red and green, but when it's off, it kind of gives it a nice contrast with a different look. All right, so that's it. Yeah, hope you liked the DIY video. Hopefully this helps, and catch you guys on the next one. Peace. Happy modding. I just wanted to add at the end of this video that if you do drill it straight, I mean, I'm doing it on camera, so I can't, like, the camera's kind of in the way as I'm drilling it. But if you get them, I got them all pretty dead straight. They're just going to pop off literally like this. Straight off of that. So yeah, when you're doing it, just be patient. Put your drill on like a lower speed mode, and just go slowly. Right? Make sure you got it nice and square, nice and straight, and you should have no issues. You might not even have to do any cuts or shaving on it. All right. So thought I'd just throw that in there at the end there. All right. So thanks again for watching.